Welcome back, folks, and good morning. We are back in 10.4, taking a look at some more things they need to put back into the game. And the first thing we're going to start with is food. Okay, so something they really need to put back in the game, it would be really nice to see, is the ability to collect water the way you should be able to. Empty cans and empty bottles. Now, for those of you who don't know and haven't played the older version, that little nose symbol in the bottom left corner is making me aware that I have food that is meat in my backpack that the zombies can smell. That was a genius thing to add or to put into this game. I've not seen any zombie games that have done that. I believe that but then again, I haven't played every zombie game in the world, right? They really need to add that back in. It was a very unique aspect, I feel, and it made things very challenging because you're standing in a house and you're like, do I take the meat or do I leave the meat? Right? So they need to put that back in the game. It would be really, really nice, and it just, it made things interesting. So let's get onto the water and the campfires, the random campfires that you come across. You used to be able to actually use them, and you should still be able to use them, as it would be very nice. I don't remember how to cook food. It's been a while since I played this older version, but I really liked being able to use the random campfires that are out there. It just made sense. Like, why wouldn't you be able to use it? Same thing with workbenches. You should be able to use workbenches that you find in houses or garages. You should be able to use workbenches, or basically any crafting bench that you find anywhere. As long as it's not falling apart or something, you should be able to use those. They need to put that ability back into the game. It would be really, really nice. But yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a short video today. One of the other things that they really, really need to put back into the game are these spikes. Well, not that they have taken them out. I feel like if you put a spike outside, this is what it should look like. Because I liked these. Really liked these spikes, the skinny ones sticking up out of the ground. It just looks cool. I mean, realistically, it wouldn't probably work that well, but it looks cool and I like them. And the bigger spikes, it would be wonderful. It'd be awesome if they added these back into the game as something that could do damage. Because now I'm not even sure these are in the game at all. I don't remember seeing them. But just touching that hurts, man. Look at that. See, and I love the way these ones get bloody and fall over. So, also with the cans, you can purify the water, and you'll get purified, or at least you could. Thought you could. Well, you can. I don't know why I can't right now. Anyways, you can purify the water that's in the can. It's been a long time since I've actually had to do that. But before I go check out something else, there's something that would be really nice to see, is those tree stumps that you cut up and you get honey out of. It would be better if they changed them back to a hollow tree stump that you can search and find stuff hiding in it. It just, to me, felt more realistic, because in a tight situation, finding somewhere to hide your stuff, you see a hollow tree stump, you jam it in there. Anyways, so let's go check out one of the things I miss about the game that I would like to see them put back in. Where is it? I made it. Where did I make it? Oh, there it is. Alright, so I made myself this little cave down here. One of the things I enjoyed about the original 7 Days to Die with the random materials that you would come across when you dug somewhere. I blew myself up. Anyways, so like you got like whatever that was, I don't know. Find out. Anyways, the thing that is I miss is digging down to the bottom and searching for what I guess you could say is the rarest material in the game, which would be this. This is it's either hold on, so folks. There it is, tungsten. Digging around looking for tungsten. That's not tungsten, is it? That's tungsten. There it is. I miss that. I used to dig massive tunnels. We'd have like huge fortresses underground. And tungsten was always what we were looking for. But it always turned into something really cool. Some underground like hideout or something like that. So I'd really like to see them put that back into the game. That would be really nice. But most importantly, the water system. They need to fix this bloody water system. It does not make sense for you to have bottles and empty cans and not be able to use them to gather water. It doesn't make sense. It is probably by far one of the most baffling, dumbest choices they made. I love Fun Pimps. 7 Days to Die is one of my favorite games. But they have made certain choices that just don't make any sense. The Dew Collector is more of a rain collector, and if they're going to use that, they should have it as a system where that is clean water. The Dew Collector should be a rain collector that is clean water, and you should be able to collect murky water, because it's not always raining, right? So you're not always going to have water in the collector. And that's the problem I have with their water system. I think they did it because they were trying to make things harder, but it made things not make sense. Like, I would like to have a conversation with whichever one of them on that team came up with that ridiculous idea. Like, what were they thinking? Let's make it so that way they can't collect water from all the massive bodies of water, and that they can only use not a rain collector, but a dew collector. We'll make it look like a rain collector, but we'll call it a dew collector, so that way it can constantly collect water for them. And the water will be murky, so they can't drink it. It's like, no. Come on, guys. Get your shit together. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. I know it's a short one today, but like and subscribe. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and keep surviving.